everyone, this is Joyce, the Cookie Lady. Welcome to my channel today. Today, we're going to be making molasses cookies. If you're new to my channel, I thank you so much for stopping by. I would love for you to subscribe and become a part of our YouTube family. To all of you return subscribers, thank you so much for sticking with me on this journey. Now, molasses cookies, let's get started. In my sifter here, I have 2 1/4 cups of flour. And to that, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So, I like to get all of my ingredients together. You know how I do. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. To that, we're going to add 1 1/2 teaspoon of ginger. So, that's 1 1/2 teaspoon of ginger. All right. Now, to that, we're going to add 1 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now, this is a recipe I got offline today. I've never made it before, but I've always wanted to make them. My grandmother used to make them when I was a little girl growing up. And so this is something that I've always wanted to do. So found this recipe and we're going to get it going. Now, to that we need 1/2 teaspoon of cloves, brown cloves, and 1/2 teaspoon of allspice. So, put that in my sifter, so when I'm ready to sift it, it is ready to go. Now, we're gonna need 1 1/2 stick of butter. I've got these little bitty sticks, these half sticks of butter. I've never seen that before. I think it's Land O'Lakes. They have these half sticks, and this will be my first time using it like this. We're gonna give it a shot. But you know how I say, no butter left behind. So that's a 1/2 stick. Now, if I can get it open, we're gonna get all the rest of it in there. Of course, this is at room temperature. And 1/2. All right. Put that in there. I always have butter at room temperature at all times. There is butter always at my house at room temperature. Now to that, I need 1/3 cup of sugar. So, 1/3 cup of sugar and 1/3 cup of brown sugar. All right. 1/3 cup of brown sugar. Pack. You always want to pack your brown sugar. Be sure you got what you need in there. I always like to keep my brown sugar double bagged, ensure the freshness of it. Now, we're just going to stir this around and get this well incorporated together. Sugar, regular white sugar, brown sugar, and butter so far. All right, just gonna work that in together there. Of course, like I said, if you had a mixer, you would be well on your way by now with this, creaming this together. We're gonna get this mixed up there. Yeah, like I said, my grandmother made this when I was a little girl, but she made it in like a cake form, like a single single layer cake, and we called it molasses bread. Man, we would love that. Couldn't wait for her to finish it. All right. Now, for that, we need 1 egg yolk. So, 1 egg yolk. We're gonna get that separated from the white. All right, 1 egg yolk. And we're going to need a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. All right. Cover that up. I don't like to leave my spices open. All right, we're gonna stir that egg in there. Yes, I'm reading from a menu that I'm reading from directions that I took off of online today. So we're going to learn how this works together. We're going to see it together. This is my first time making these, like I said. All right, now we're going to slowly sift our flour mixture into the rest of it, little at a time. All right, see if we can work this in here. It's coming together, it's slowly, but it's getting there. Turn our bowl, work it in. I think I missed something though. Let me see. Let me look at this. Well, it won't be molasses cookies without molasses, so we're going to need 1/3 cup of molasses. Now, since I didn't put it in there before I put the flour in, we're going to see how this works out, and we're going to see how it works out together. All right. All of that molasses out of there. Now, let's work that in. That's the main ingredient, huh, to molasses cookies. That would be the main ingredient, I think. All right, let's get some more of this flour in here. All right, let's work this around some more here. Just keep working with it. It's coming together. It smells good. Ah, it smells good. Let's get the remainder of this flour in there. Now, for those of you who may be new to my channel, I do things the old-fashioned way. Old sifter, hand, no mixer. This is just the way I like to do it. But you can definitely use a mixer, standalone mixer, hand mixer, and you'd probably be through with this dough by now. But I'm patient, and we're going to do it this way. Like I said, this is the first time I've made this, So I don't know what it's going to be like. We're going to find out together here. All right, but it's coming together slowly. So let's keep that turned. Make sure I get all of that flour from the sides. Always, if you're gonna do it by hand like this, even if you're using a mixer, always make sure you scrape the edges of your bowl so that you don't have any dry ingredients left, left on the sides. You don't want any caked up flour in your cookie, so that when it's done, you want everything to be coated well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my hands and do this, because it's a little thicker than I expected it to be. So we're just gonna knead it a little bit like you would biscuit dough. So let's get this turned. It's looking good. It smells really good. Look at that. Nice color, huh? All right. So what we're gonna do, it smells really good. We're gonna rinse my hands off here now. All right. Now, I'm gonna get my cookie sheet here. Now, those of you who've been with me a while, you know I don't use parchment paper. Of course, if that's what you want to do so. I don't like to use it. So we're going to pop out our little cookie scoops here. And I missed another thing that she told us to do. I can't remember her name now that I got this from, but I'm supposed to roll this in sugar, these cookies. So let me get this little plate here, and we're gonna get some of this sugar. Don't need much. Plate here. We're gonna roll our cookie in the sugar. There we go. Let's see how this turns out. Like I said, this is my first time, so you guys bear with me. You're gonna learn as I do. All right. Here we go. Sprinkle that like that. Make sure you get them kind of symmetrical. I guess they don't have to be perfect, huh? We're gonna eat them anyways, right? Now my oven is preheated at 375 degrees, and we're gonna bake these for 10 minutes. 10 to 12 minutes, she said, but I'm gonna just do mine at 10 minutes. And let's see how this turns out. So, molasses cookies in the oven, 375 degrees for 10 minutes. So let's pop these in. Set my timer. For 10 minutes. And there you have it. I think we're gonna have a good cookie here in a minute. So in 10 minutes, I'm gonna come back and show you the finished products. So thank you for watching. Stay with me. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like this video, share with your family and friends. Try the recipe. I'll let you know how it tastes. Hang in there. I'll be back in a minute. Bye. Look at that cookie. Doesn't they look good? Molasses cookies. Some with sugar, some without. Now, let's see which one taste the best. I'm going to try the sugar one first. Oh, that is so good. Crunchy around the sides, really soft in the middle. That's good. Oh, that is good. Now this one, I didn't roll it in the sugar. I like the way this one looked better than the sugar one, but let's see what the taste is. It is just as good. You just don't have the sugar on the outside. You have to try this recipe. You have to try this recipe. It is so good. I wish I would have gotten some milk to go with it. Molasses cookies. Try the recipe. Give me a thumbs up. Share with your friends. Subscribe if you have not. And make these cookies. They are better than I expected them to be. So, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.